From Hollywood, California, this is SMPTE 2016 Live, produced by Broadcast Beat.
Jaimi Alexander here with Broadcast Beat, and we're at SMPTE's 2016 Annual Technical Conference and Exhibition, and I'm here at TVLogic with Wes. How are you, Wes?
I'm good, thanks.
Great, thanks for speaking with me. So, tell me, why do you think it's important to be affiliated with SMPTE?
Well, SMPTE, as an organization, has really always been about bringing together all of the companies and technology that is involved in the motion picture and television business and helping set the standards and making it so everybody can work together to help everyone produce the best content possible.
I love that. I can appreciate it. And you guys are presenting some things here, and we're going to kind of go down the line at 4 of your products that you have. So tell me about this one that we're standing in front of here.
Okay, well, the first two that we're looking at here are 4K monitors. And 4K, UHD, HDR, these are all buzzwords that are very, very much at the tip of everyone's tongue right now. And that's because this is all adding to the user experience, making images better in terms of the resolution, better in terms of the contrast and color. And so we're offering new products that allow you to master and produce content with these newer technologies. So the first one we're looking at here is a 24-inch 4K resolution, meaning it's native 3840 by 2160, and it accepts a signal in a variety of different ways. It can take a 12G, which is a single 4K signal over one pipe, or it can do that with dual 6G or quad 3G, and those are all different ways that different kinds of cameras and output cards can feed a signal to the monitor, as well as HDMI 2.0. And so with this particular monitor, you can be feeding content right off a camera, for example. So if you want to be able to use it on set and preview what you're looking at in actual 4K resolution, whether that be raw or with the LUT applied, you can use this monitor to do that. If you don't have the room, then you go a little bit smaller here. This monitor has all the same inputs, but it's going to display that image on a 1920 by 1080 resolution panel. So it takes that 4K image and scales it down.
Right.
But it still lets you take the input from all these different 4K sources and be able to view it. Then as we move down this way, this is our more traditional HD monitoring. What we're showing you here is one of our reference 17-inch, so this would be used again primarily in production, maybe for a DIT. We're showing it running a source that has embedded metadata, so it has the closed captioning. A lot of monitors, a lot of professional broadcast monitors don't really do closed captioning very well because they're not typically looking at that as an important thing to have in the monitor for reference. But a lot of facilities want to be able to see if the captioning is good and if it's there correctly, and we just are demonstrating here that it actually does decode it quite well. And then the last one, and these are both 1920 by 1080 panels, that's LCD. This one here is organic LED. An organic LED is a newer display technology that's emissive, meaning that unlike an LCD where the light source is constantly on behind a liquid crystal panel, so that light source is there and then the crystals shutter to either let light through or not, which means you never get really true black because you always have light leaking through the crystals. Organic LED is not like that at all. Each pixel is a light source. So when you want the pixel to light up and show you a color, you apply a current to it, it gives you that color. If you want it to be black, like any section of the scene that's black, you just turn it off. So that means you have really infinite contrast. And that is really where display technology is going. It's just going to take it a while before we see that in everything. Right now, organic LED is mostly in smartphones, this kind of thing. So these kinds of panels are where all the OLEDs are, and then also in larger TVs for the consumer, but not so much in these middle sizes that are typically for tablets, laptop computers, desktop. They're not building them for that so much yet, but they will as time goes on. So we're kind of showing people the whole gamut of different both display technologies in terms of panel technology as well as input and resolution.
Lovely. Thank you so much for spending time and breaking that all down for us. This is great.
Sure. It's a pleasure.
All right, thanks, Wes.